Good morning, everybody. It might be the afternoon. I've been out to an estate sale, but that's not what I want to talk about. When I started reselling about 7 months ago, 8, 9, I would go to the Goodwill every day to search for things to resell, and the shelves would be packed. The prices were good. They had brass, they had sterling silver. The jewelry was really, you could find some good pieces. And then after a while, the shelves were not full. The brass and the sterling silver disappeared. The jewelry was sparse. The prices went up. And it was about the time they were saying that they thought hey, Andy, you so funny. It was about the time they were saying that the corporate guys were taking the money. But I don't know if that, who am I to say? But I quit going, and I'd drop in occasionally, same thing, just nothing to be found. Well, day before yesterday, I thought, well, let me go into the Goodwill here on Merritt Island, just give it another try. And I was pleasantly surprised. Now, the shelves are not full. The brass and the sterling silver is still gone. Wonder where that's at. And the jewelry was not as much. The prices were fair on, for a reseller on some things. But I did find some really good stuff to resell, and I'm going to share it with you. Now, this is a mug that you would think no big deal, right? But it's the Nightmare Before, I wish I had found this right before Halloween. The Nightmare Before Christmas mug. And I paid $3.99 for it. I will probably, a Disney mug, probably get anywhere from $12 to $15 for that mug. So I was excited. The inside is clean. It's not scratched up. Then I found this Starbucks mug, and there are a lot of Starbucks mug collectors out there. So, and they have Starbucks mugs made for different countries. This one is made for Africa, Manolo, Africa. And it says on there something to the effect of, the coffee beans are made in the sun. He is preparing them for their pilgrimage north, a journey where they will be refined by fire each morning. I am greeted by coffee from a land I have never seen, but I have tasted its beauty thanks to Manolo. This mug can go from $15 to $20, and it's not scratched up inside. You should always look for that. So I was excited about that one. And then I got this. It looks like it's hand carved. That looks like a bamboo type material. There's no signature as to who carved it. Now, the reason I think that it was hand done and that it's older is because if you look on the back, you've got all this wood and there's nails. Somebody has tacked in everything, and this wire is quite old. So I believe somebody hand carved this. I've got to look it up. As I say, when you're looking at stuff like this, you should look for a signature. So you know if it was, an artist. And they don't have to be a famous artist. It just makes it more valuable. The other things that I was pretty excited about are these baskets. Right now, baskets are very popular. And I found 3 of these baskets. One is a little larger than the others. Just a minute. Inside of these baskets, there's a tag, and it has the artist's name who made the baskets. They are called Bolga baskets. And here's one in orange. And they are woven by different women in a village of Zaare, Z-A-A-R-E, and from Guyana. and they use local elephant grass that grows along the rivers. It is dried, split, twisted, then woven. And these were brought from a different family, from a family that had different weavers. I wrote down the name somewhere because it was hard to read. I had to magnify. But one of the girls, ladies' name was Felicia. One was Agnes. And so I'm really excited about these baskets. They're very popular right now. I have a really bigger one like this in a booth in the Dusty Rose in Titusville for about $30. These will probably, the bigger one, this one, probably about $20. And these two smaller ones, I don't know, $12 to $15. And that's a good profit on what I paid for them. Now, the other thing I want to show you, I think I'll sell at a vintage market, probably. I'm going to put my hand over the camera because I live in a townhouse and it's small and it's packed with stuff. And you're all going to say, ooh, she looks like a hoarder. Well, I'm not a hoarder. I sell stuff. So I'm covering up the camera. Okay. This is a Disney Villains jigsaw puzzle that someone has put together. And I think Cruella, if you all have seen the movie, is right there. But this is just so cool, and it's in a black frame. I think that it will sell for about $15. I think that if I go to a vintage fair, which I do sometimes, outside, it's quite hot still here in Florida. It's probably 80 today. I will be able to sell this to some younger folks, 20s, 30s. But there are Disney collectors, so maybe even that. So I was out at a estate sale this morning, and I got some really good stuff. And I will make a video about it because there's another one starting at noon that I want to make. And I'll get back to you guys. Bye.